In today's video, I'm going to talk about a topic that is extremely important in addiction and recovery. It's relapse. Okay. Now, relapse is something that comes up extremely frequently for me. All right. I hear about this daily, and I can't tell you how many times I have said the same thing to people, and that is you cannot let relapse destroy you. And what I mean by that is, let me give you some examples. Usually I will speak with people from the start of their withdrawal till a few weeks in. Right? When they start feeling better, sometimes they say, you know what, thanks for everything. I'll keep in touch, and life happens and they go about their life. I don't know what happens to them. And sometimes I will stay in touch with them and I won't hear from them for say like a couple days, and then they get back to me and say, dude, I screwed up. I went and used. I don't know why I did it. It just happened. Okay? And they get so down on themselves, and I understand why. All right? Because you were doing so well and you feel like the world has just been destroyed because you went back to use it a couple times. And the thing that's extremely important here is to realize that relapse is a very common occurrence, especially in the early stages of recovery. I mean, when you have less time, okay, less than a year. And the main thing to keep in mind here is, if you do relapse, do not go further down the rabbit hole. Don't use a relapse as a reason to go all out for another year, all right? Because you might not survive that year, all right? Don't let it beat you down. What you need to do is get yourself back up, get off the ground, and whatever pun you want to use here, and start over. Okay, I know it's hard to start over, but you got to think about it. If you don't start over now, when are you going to start over? All right, it may never happen. So this relapse, yes, it will set you back, but it's not the end of the world. Okay, learn from it. Figure out why you did it. All right, what triggered you to go back? Did you get too bored? Were you not staying as vigilant as you should have been in your recovery? Obviously, because something led you to a weak moment where you went back. Okay, so learn from the relapse, but get back on your feet and start over again. What I'm going to share with you something right now is, I don't think I've ever shared it in a video. And when I first started doing this, when I started giving out my phone number, my email, and everything like that, it's going back over, that's about 5 years now. And I got real close with people. Okay, so they would reach out to me, and we'd talk, and I'd become good friends with people very quickly, and I'd grow attached to them. And something would happen and they wouldn't speak to me. Okay, they would feel like they let me down. So they would stop contact with me, and I knew something was up, and I'd reach out to them and be like, what's going on? Are you okay? And I wouldn't hear back from them for months and months and months. And to be honest with you, I almost had a nervous breakdown, okay, because this happened so frequently that I got so attached to these people. And it's the game, okay? Addiction is a very tough thing, all right? So when I was reaching out so hard, I didn't realize that sometimes people, when they relapse or they have an issue, they would tell me that they felt like they were wasting my time, which you're not, and also that you would hurt my feelings, and they feel like they had to avoid me. Please do not avoid me if you relapse. That's even more of a reason to hit me up and be like, what did I do wrong? Or can you just talk to me and help me figure out what's going on? Please don't go further down the rabbit hole. Don't get more depressed because you relapsed and start using more, right? That's not the answer here. That's not what anybody wants. Everyone wants you to get better, including yourself. Just, if it happens, get back on your feet and do the right thing for you. All right? If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below the video. Otherwise, check out some more videos. Thanks.